everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got such an exciting video planned for you. I have to give all credit to Freddie My Love. If you don't follow her channel and you love things that are all feminine and Parisian and very girly as much as I do, then I'm sure you all love her style, so go and take a look. But in any event, she recently did a wardrobe challenge, which I thought was so smart, because at the moment we might not be spending what we normally spend on our wardrobes and new items in our wardrobes because we're living in such an uncertain time and perhaps we're trying to just be a little bit more conservative. So what this challenge is all about is using the wardrobe that I already have and all the items that I already own to come up with these fictitious ideas of places to go and people to meet, and using what you have to create great new outfits. So they might not necessarily be events that I will ever be attending, but we can dream, right? Which is why this is so fun. So together with the inspiration from Freddie's video and some ideas from my sister and my husband, there are 5 different outfits that I need to put together. I've got my piece of paper over here, my little crib sheet. So without any further procrastination, let's dive into the first outfit, which happens to be an outfit for Wimbledon. I'm so excited because I've always wanted to go to Wimbledon, and I imagine, along with every other sporting activity, not that I know anything about sports, that it's cancelled this year, because it would be very soon, I imagine. But I love tennis, I love watching tennis. Unfortunately, I'm horrifically bad at tennis, but I wish I could play, and I would still love to go and watch Wimbledon. So I'm very, very, very excited about my first outfit, and I think I know exactly what I'm going to wear. So I'll be back in a second with my outfit. Okay, for Wimbledon, this is my outfit of choice. I have got my little bow tie hat, which I love, and there's a little story to this hat as well, because it was actually my mom's school hat, so it's very old, but it is so sturdy. I mean, compared to what you buy nowadays, it's really, really sturdy. And I've just taken the bow that was on this hat and I've replaced it with a fun little pink bow as an ode to my love for all things girly. Then I have got my bow blouse on. This is actually a knit, so for Wimbledon it probably wouldn't be 100% appropriate, because I'm sure you'd get quite warm with it sitting in the sun all day, but I suppose it would protect my shoulders from getting sunburns. But the style is beautiful. If I had this in a thin blouse, I would definitely wear this to Wimbledon, no questions asked. And then I've got this really old skirt. I think this was from Mr. Price. I don't even know when this was, maybe my first year of university, so we're talking a long time ago. But I love it. I think it's so cute. I love the little waistband that kind of cinches in everything so nicely. And then I've got my bag that you're probably sick to death of seeing, because I love it so much. It was a gift for my birthday a few years ago. It's a Zara bag, but it is just, to me, this is just the most amazing bag. It just goes with everything in my wardrobe. I love the color, I love the style. It will be big enough to put my sunblock in for the day, and I think it would be perfect for Wimbledon. Then for shoes, let's see if you can see there. I've just got my little Tory Burch flats on. They've got a little bit of a black heel. They are so cute and so appropriate, and they're very, very comfortable. So I imagine when you're out for the whole day, you'd want something that's as comfortable as possible. Obviously it's an all-white outfit because it is Wimbledon, of course. I might be terrible with a tennis racket, but I'm perfectly good with the dress code. So I would definitely wear all white to Wimbledon, no questions asked. So I hope you like outfit number 1. So I've picked up my crib sheets again. So outfit number 2 is your first day of law school. So I'm thinking something along Legally Blonde. There's a big disclaimer here that I am a lawyer, so I am thinking back to what I actually wore on my first day of university, and I think it was probably something very girly. I remember I wore skirts. I can't remember what kind of top I wore. Something with flat shoes, because you're going to be running around on campus. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I think I know what I'm going to wear. So BRB. Okay, I'm very excited about this outfit because I think I've nailed it. I've got a set of pearls. These are actually my grandmother's pearls. I wear them so often I can't even explain. I have got a little bow in my hair because I think Elle would appreciate that. Obviously we had to do pink because it is Elle Woods, and that's not very difficult in my wardrobe either because I have a lot of pink. And I've headed with this pleated satin skirt, which I think would be really nice for Elle to wear because I think she has a little bit of finesse and she likes a little bit of detail, so that's really nice. It is also a mini skirt, so I don't know if you can tell there, but I know Elle was a huge fan of her mini skirts, and I think that's so sweet and lovely when you are in your late teens and early 20s, because you don't need to worry about such things as, you know, wearing a appropriate age length skirt. So I think she would have loved this. And then I've got a really old bag here from Ted Baker. And this is one of those plastic bags, and I haven't pulled it out in, I don't even know how long it's been since the last time I used this bag, but I know that I did use it a ton when I was at university because it was so nice for fitting files into. So it was very handy to have at university. So you can just imagine me, can't you, roaming around campus in my pink and with my Ted Baker bag filled with my files, running around like a headless chicken, making sure that I got all my assignments in. And we all know that I loved a good pen, so I don't have a feather pen, but I do have a diamond pen, or whatever this is. It looks like a diamond and it's rose gold, so I think she would have appreciated it. And then I got my notebook because we know she loved her notebook and pen rather than a laptop, so I've got that. It says love, which I think she would have adored as well. So I'm going to be taking down all my notes in my little love notebook in my very sweet little outfits, and I'll be the perfect law student at Harvard. I wish. For shoes, I had to do something cute, so hopefully you can see that little back band over there. I have got these little velvets, let me slip them off, little velvets, Dune London flats. They've got the little crystal on them. They've got a bow. They're just, I mean, are you telling me that Elle wouldn't love these? Because I think she would adore them, and they're perfect for running around campus with. So really love these. I wear them so much personally, so I'm very happy with that choice. It was an easy choice to make, actually. So I really enjoyed this outfit. Obviously, I mean, a collar to me is just amazing. A headband, oh, you know, this is my kind of sweet spot, I think. So I really love this one. So now that we've ticked off a first day at law school, Elle Woods vibe, let's have a look at what the next outfit is on my little cheat sheet here. And ooh, this one's a juicy one. This is meeting your boyfriend's mom for the first time. So that one is always a little bit of a nerve-wracking experience because you want to impress, but you don't want to look like you're trying too hard. I don't know, I guess I'd go with something that's a little bit more to my natural style, but perhaps tone it down a little bit. I know when I met my husband's mom, I was wearing jeans, and I actually met her at a time where it wasn't planned. She happened to have a sheet mask on her face when I met her. It was quite a sweet memory, but it was very casual and unplanned. So I don't know, this kind of sounds like it's a more structured meeting of the mom. So yeah, I guess we've got to put in a little bit of effort, but try and make it seem effortless. Okay, so for my outfit for meeting my boyfriend's mom for the very first time, I've tried to go for something that's a little bit girl next door, you know, not threatening, kind of sweet, you know, quite demure. You don't want cleavage out, or you don't want too many slits in your dress or anything. So I've tried to go very demure, and I'm wearing my love story dress from the Arum Lilea collection that I've designed myself, by the way. So if you'd like one of these dresses, they're still available for sale on arumlilea.com. Go and have a look. And then I've thrown on a denim jacket because you never know, you might arrive to have tea and meet her, and and then I don't know, maybe things are going well and you end up staying for dinner and you get a little bit chilly and you need to keep your jacket on. But I also think denim is such a great way of taking something. I mean, this dress could be a very dressed up kind of dress, and then denim kind of casuals it down a little bit. So you know, if you're meeting her at her home, I think a denim would kind of casual it down a little bit, but still you look like you're presentable. I've got a little handbag over here that I haven't used this in years as well, so that was a real rummage at the back of my wardrobe. And then for shoes, my friend Jenna will be so proud of me. I've gone for a little wedge, kind of subtle, not too high, just something to make you look a little bit more elevated and look like you've got things together, you know. I've also put on my little heart bracelet here, so you can kind of send the message to your boyfriend's mom that, you know, you are looking for love and you are quite serious about this. You're not there to go and break her son's hearts. So I think that those little subtle messages might go a long way on that first meeting, which could be, I guess, kind of hair-raising. So anyway, let me know what you think of this outfit, because I think it'd be quite sweet. I mean, I wouldn't mind wearing this to, I don't know, a day out. Who knows when that will be, but it's kind of a nice outfit to wear if you're going out for lunch or all those things that we're not doing right now. So let me not get ahead of myself. The next outfit, let me find my crib sheet and then I'll tell you what that is. Next outfit is tea with the Queen. Now this is probably the highlight of my entire life if I was to ever get an invitation to go and meet the Queenie. You'd have to wear something very glamorous, wouldn't you? I imagine it would be, you know, afternoon tea. You want to, oh my goodness, I mean, hi tea and me, we are good friends, but the Queen is just the ultimate style icon, isn't she? She normally wears bright colors. You know, she wears that like strong lime green or purple. She's really quite bold with her colors, where I'm quite muted. So I'm going to stay on the muted side. I mean, she is the Queen, she can stand out. We don't need to compete with her because we really can't. And she's also, how old is she? She's in her 90s, so she definitely is worth dressing up for. So I'm going to. I've got a lovely new dress that you've probably seen already, and I think I'm going to wear that, and oh goodness, this is exciting. Okay, let me have a quick think and I'll be right back. Okay, for an afternoon of high tea with the Queen, I have gone for my beautiful Forever New dress that I recently showed in my latest style video, which I'll link on screen, and I just love it. I mean, it's got this very, very soft fabric that just tears down. I'll insert a picture on screen. It's just lovely, and I haven't had the opportunity to wear it at the house yet because it arrived right before lockdown, but the time will come, and it's one of those dresses that will always remain in style, I think, because it's a beautiful bodice. It's got the little waist detail, which is so lovely, and it's got these soft ruffles that are just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I love it. I've got my pearl earrings in because if you are meeting the Queen for tea, I imagine you'd best have your pearls in. I've also pulled out the big guns, and I've got my little Chanel bag because I think, why not? If you're going to such a lovely high tea, you might as well take your best little purse. And for heels, I've gone for something that I think Kate Middleton would wear. She normally wears these nude kind of stiletto, pointy stilettos. She doesn't really wear a point, she wears more like a little curve. You know, subtlety with royalty, I guess, you know. Subtlety, but an air of sophistication. So I think that's what I would go for. Perhaps Queenie would even remark to me and say how I remind her a little bit of her darling granddaughter-in-law. I mean, wouldn't that be flattery? But that is exactly what I would wear, and I would, oh my goodness, I would have the time of my life. So that being said, I think we're on to the next outfit. So I must find my crib sheet because it's under a pile of stuff at the moment. Okay, so I found my little crib sheet. The last outfit is a controversial one because we are getting dressed for our billionaire husband's funeral. So I imagine I might have had something to do with it. Perhaps I'm 30 years younger than him, maybe more. I need to look sad, but we all know I'm celebrating inside because I've actually just inherited so much money. I don't have much black in my wardrobe, so I'm gonna have to have a think on this one. But I imagine something a little bit on the sexy side, you know, pushing the boundaries a little bit, but let's have a think and let's have a whirl at this outfit challenge. So for my final outfit of today, I am dressed up for my billionaire husband's funeral. So you would obviously want your sunglasses to hide the fake tears that you are crying. And I've got my Dolce & Gabbana ones because what else would you be wearing, darling? I've got my scarf because I am a woman of luxury now that I've climbed my way to the top. I have got my lovely little bag, probably designer. I've got my tennis bracelet and my diamonds because why not? I'll be dripping in jewels for the rest of my life. For shoes, I have gone for a June London shoe. This is probably one of my most worn shoes for work, being in the law firm and whatnot. They kind of, I mean, they're so old now, so I'm dreading showing you these, but they're kind of inspired by Manolo Blahniks. I really think they are actually inspired by Manolo Blahniks. So I would most probably be wearing my Manolos to the funeral quite comfortably, and obviously lips as red as the blood on my hands. So that one was a fun one. It was really fun actually. I never wear black and I hardly ever wear this dress, so it's quite nice to have pulled it out. I think I've only worn this dress a handful of times, not even probably, and I really like it. I think that the plunging neckline would be something that a gold digger would wear, because while she might be at a funeral, she's probably looking for her next victim and going to be clawing her way into some other poor man's heart and home. So I don't know, this one was a really fun one. I enjoyed it. So I hope you've enjoyed this outfit challenge. It's been so fun revisiting pieces that I haven't worn in years. When I'm telling you years, I'm talking like a horrific number of years. So it's been really nice to go and have a rummage around and see what I could find, and I hope you enjoyed it. So let me know if you did enjoy this kind of video, because it's kind of different from what I've ever done before. So let me know. Please leave me a comment down below, and please hit that subscribe button, because that's a great way of me knowing that I'm on the right track with content that you would like to see. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!